What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and in this video right here we're going to be going over several things. I think a lot of you guys that are no money spent are really going to like this video. The veterans as well, whoever buys packs and those things, you guys will be able to understand some of the benefits of going through some of the missions and the challenges that are regularly available for you. Now, you don't need to rush to do these things, but I would urge you guys to try to take advantage of it while it's there. Now, we're going to get a free 83 overall player. All right, oh, that looks like it's pretty decent. 85 Gale Sayers. He's probably going to have a really good card with his next release. I'm going to explain to you guys how we got this and what we're doing. So pretty much we just finished up Gauntlet II. Now, many of you guys have already done it, so it's like whatever. But for those of you guys that, try to get Weekend League done and, pretty much get your coins up and your trophies that way, that focus takes away from Gauntlet, Journey, and things of that nature. Now, with Journey, it's a little bit different because throughout the process, you get free packs, free coins. Similar to Gauntlet, you get that one free 83 overall player, and then you get free 92 overall players with this Gauntlet in particular. Okay, so that's what makes it a little bit different, because now we're going to take a look at some of the other things that we can actually use those free 92s for. And it comes as no surprise with all the other things that are available that we're going to have a lot more options available to us now. So what I'm going to do right now is this. We're going to go ahead and, well, I can show you pretty much with the Gauntlet what all the things that you should have gotten from it. Let me go back to it really quickly so you guys understand what happened, because you're probably looking at it like, bro, you're getting all these free coins, free cards, what's going on? So you have to get 150, the stars, like the max with the thresholds, and then this is the stuff that you get. So that's 12,000, that's 30,000, 60K. So you get a free 60K for completing all of this, and then you get the free players and the Gauntlet Fantasy Pack. You also get the upgrade token. And many of you guys were asking, what player should I upgrade, things of that nature. That all depends on where you're going with your own squad. Nobody should determine what your team is except for you. I just give you the information about what guys, just don't ever put them on your team, or some guys that are really, really good. And it's very, very far and few between the guys that are really, really good and do what you're supposed to do. Just to be completely honest with you, it's a lot of wild things that goes on in this game, and it's rather ridiculous. In addition to that, with MUT dedication, you should also, at some point, we're going to get the 187 daily missions right now, and we're going to get another 10K. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go and just kick a field goal, and then we're going to get into some of the other things that you get, with the Gauntlet. We're going to go over the Gauntlet. So where we are with the NFL 100, we're going to find the Adam Vinatieri one and just kick a field goal. Because remember, guys, even though you just saw me get that daily pack, they didn't give us credit for what we were supposed to have, because typically you're going to have to buy a pack and play 3 games, not 2. So even though you guys got that daily objective, many of you guys that are new to Madden 20, you're probably like, yo, why is my daily objectives not counting? It's because you're supposed to actually play 3 games. These things are part of some of the stuff that you guys should regularly check. I discovered it after I lost, I think I lost under 10 days. I just don't remember how many it was, maybe 6 or 7. But then I started looking at it like, what's going on? Because all of those things contribute to MUT Master. So that can be very, very upsetting when you go back and look and see how much days you lost when you got the pack that showed that you completed it. Whether or not you've gone through that already and you figured it out, from however you figured it out, I'm just letting you guys know. I'm going to always regularly remind you guys that that is a thing. So you will sometimes not get credit for it. So we're going to go out, we're going to return the challenges, and we should get that free 10K. So overall, right now, we're looking at a free 70K in this one video, just by grinding the game. No packs, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just grinding the game outright. So we get another 10K for completing 187 daily objectives. All right, now time for the Gauntlet. What are we going to do with those packs? What are the best players there? How do you want to use the upgrade token? All right, let's go look at what's going on with the Gauntlet player that I had from the previous Gauntlet. All right, because that token should upgrade the player that you already have. So let's go take a look at it right now. We could actually just go with the program, right? Do we have something for Gauntlet to make it easier? Yeah, well, that's Gauntlet II. Okay, so we have an expert token and we have an upgrade token. So I think the expert token goes into the set to make the player auctionable at the end or something like that, or make it so you can use it in the upgrade path. It's something like that they're doing. So where's the other Gauntlet though? They don't show another. Okay, there it goes. Regular Gauntlet. All right, so here goes Devin White, and that's the expert token. I think that goes into the set. We could actually go put that in there. So add this item to the Gauntlet exchange set. No, we don't want to do that. Let me go inside the upgrade process, and the X Factor, Gauntlet 2. So add the Gauntlet 2 upgrade token to upgrade ratings and unlock ability slot 3. So that's what the upgrade token is for. You can actually get them to a 92. All right, now for the other players that are in the actual pack, we're gonna go take a look at that now. Keep in mind that this guy would go to a 93 speed at middle linebacker. I just want to point that out. Currently, he's not in the lineup because it's just so many middle linebackers. We might actually put him into the exchange set and get somebody else. But I'm going to show you guys all that stuff as well. So let's go right now, go back to the pack, and then we're going to figure out what we're doing right here. So this is the Gauntlet 2 fantasy pack. And these are some of the players that you guys can probably pick from, figure out what you want to do with them, and go from there. So Emmanuel Sanders, Yonda, Terrell Suggs is a no-beat. Xavier Rhodes is a horrific player. Jared Cook, I don't need a tight end. Yonda, I don't need a right guard. Emmanuel Sanders, I don't need a wide receiver. So all of these players are pretty much useless, but at a 92, I think what happens is this, right? You should be able to put these players in some of the other sets that are available. So before we select a player, we're gonna go look at what I was just talking to you guys about with the set as far as like exchanges and what goes on with it. Let's go look at that and see how it works so that we, we'll know if we pick the one that we don't actually want, we can actually go back and do whatever we want. So the Gauntlet 1 exchange, what do we get back? So we got Derwin James, Devin White, Ed Oliver Jr., Juju Smith is trash, Leonard Fournette. All right, that's the exchange. Upgrade your player to a G2. If you upgrade it, you will need to downgrade it to put it into the set. All right, so this is the Gauntlet 2 exchange. Turn your Gauntlet 2 player as well as a 75 to 79 overall to choose a different player. So all of these guys are trash can status, and then we can't use those expert tokens right now, it appears. All right, but you can exchange and use any of the other players. All right, so if you upgrade, okay, so you'll need to downgrade it. All right, so what you could do right now, we're just gonna go ahead and pick a player and see if we can put it in a set right now. Because other than that, like the only reason that I did it is because, Series 5 will be here very soon. So you want to take your time doing it to get it done unless you need the coins and the currency a lot earlier. But right now for us, we're actually in grind mode trying to get as much as we can before the series changes. So with all of that being said, we have to make the right move right here. I don't think that we're going to need, those other cards are trash. So we're probably going to stay with the Devin White. Okay, why don't I just go back to item bonder? Let me go back to where we just at. And we're gonna go pick just a random one and then see if they're eligible for other sets. Because if they are, that actually helps us out with completing one of the Team of the Year sets for the free cards or getting a Ghost of Madden. So we're just gonna open it up and take one because we know we can always exchange it. All of them, in my opinion, are straight trash can status. But if I were to pick one that would actually do anything, I think it would be the lineman. Because, we got to have decent linemen in the game. So what can we do with him? Yeah, so you can't do anything else with him. It cannot be sold, okay, or upgraded or anything like that. But you can pretty much, because it's a Gauntlet 2 player, he's already at the 92. The other players that you got from Gauntlet 1, you could upgrade to Gauntlet 2. But this guy right here, why don't they give us anything else that we can do with him other than go to the exchange set? All right, so this right here is just a free 92, but then you have the option of getting any of the other ones. I always do that to kind of see, like, why is EA doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are they making it so that we can't use these 92s that we get in sets? That's not usually, like, the normal way. They usually make it so that you can put it into any other set. And also, in addition to that, with downgrading players, shout out to you guys that told me about what I wasn't doing with the Tom Brady. I had to actually downgrade him to actually get what I'm supposed to get. But this guy is definitely not quick sellable, and you can't do anything else with him right now. So pretty much you play through all of that. If you want to use him, it's ideal. If you don't, he's just gonna sit around. Honestly, he has pretty good numbers, but he could never make my team, like, ever. The dude sucks on my team, but he might be good for yours. Okay, if he is good for yours, throw him in there, bro. Like 92 run block power, 91 run block. He meets those, those minor thresholds, so it's gonna work out. But other than that, the dude's straight garbage. All right, now as far as Tom Brady goes, I was raging about this, like, yo, what is this? What's going on? Pretty much, I should have just went and downgraded him and got all the stuff back, and then we would have been good. And then we could quick sell the other items. One of the other things that you guys were asking, Gmia, what about the other Harvest players? Would you want another Harvest player? No. Okay, I don't want an OBJ. I don't want any of that other stupidness that's going on in there. I don't think any of the other players were really that good to begin with, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like the Harvest promo, it was all about getting Night Train Lane, who's still currently on the team. But other than that, it wasn't anything else that was special about it. If you guys want to check what the Harvest players were and completing it with those collectibles I just used, as far as the, you know, the gravy, cranberries, all that foolishness, you can just simply go over here and search by the program, and the lowest level ones should come up. So where are the, okay, Harvest, right? If we go to, what are those guys were like 72s or something? What were they? I want to say they were like 70, no, they're not 75 or 79s. I think they were like 72s. So if that were the case, we should be able to find, so they're not in there? So how would we search for them? I gotta go look into the, let me back out of this and go and look and see what, how we could just see it from the actual set. Because I know for a fact the way that it was set up that you could actually get any of them. It was a Turkey Masters. Those are the two guys. That's Michael Irvin and Night Train. And then the Turkey Stuffers. Yeah, these guys. All right, so we could actually look at all of them right now by just using one Gold Harvest player, which we actually have. And, you know, we just so happen to have it in our binder. So we'll just make it easier so I can show you guys the different variations. If I wanted to create any of these guys right now and upgrade them to a 92, I have all the pieces that I just took out of the Tom Brady set to do it. But for me, none of these players are going to make the squad ever, including Joey Bosa, which some of you guys are saying was really good. He couldn't make my squad, bruh. Well, maybe he could. But all these other players, Quentin Nelson is a dog, though. Like, he probably really good. I could probably do something with him. Everybody else, probably not. So Bosa and Quentin Nelson, maybe. But these are all the other players. So if I wanted to, you know, use the collectibles I just took out of the Tom Brady set, I could do that if I wanted to. I don't want to. So more than likely, I'm going to quick sell them for training and just move on. Because, you know, I got to look at it. Maybe we could put Bosa in there with his brother. We could, and get rid of, we could get rid of that Bruce Smith guy because he sucks. But then we won't be able to do anything else with our other 99 finesse move players. You know, Daniil Hunter, we got to definitely find a place for him in the game. So that's going to be a problem. So with everything that's there, you get all this free currency. You get the free 92 overall. You just can't use it in sets. Keep in mind, though, that we're still grinding out, trying to get other cards to go ahead and use in these sets. All right, 291s, 193, these kind of things to earn, you know, free Team of the Year players. I'm going to pick up on this because you guys actually told me, like, yo, you should probably go after these instead of doing the ghosts because these might have more value. You guys are absolutely right. We could probably work with making the Gingerbread Men with, you know, what is it, Adrian Peterson? Get those 291s. We already have a Ted Hendricks, and then finding an 89 and an 87. Those are very, very, you know, very, very easy. So I'm gonna get back to you guys with all that and figure out how we're gonna work it. But it's not a bad thing to have a free 92 and, you know, free whatever we got. We got 60, 70K. All right. Let me know if you have any other questions, you know, getting through Gauntlet, all that other good stuff. I'm pretty sure other people in the comment section will be able to help you out with it. But it's very, very good that we're racking all of the coins up right now, right before Series 5 drops and the Super Bowl promo, which drops tomorrow. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. You have an unbelievable and blessed day. Until next time, one love.